We are back with another journey. We are back with our 60-day healing journey for inner union. We did the work to stop attracting emotionally unavailable people, stop being a people pleaser, an overgiver, and oversharer. We did that work. Then we came back and we did our 60-day healing journey to establish healthy boundaries where we learned to say no, but not from a place of anger, but from a place of love. We did that work. We did that and we were able to get rid of some things that we don't necessarily need, let some things drop off of us because we understand that we needed that space in order to do that, to do the work. And now that we have the space, we are doing a 60-day healing journey for inner union. And this journey isn't necessarily about you becoming a brand new person, but about you becoming whole, going back home to who you truly are, bringing your pieces together, remembering who you are, connecting the dots, connecting that me, myself, and I. This is what this journey is about. Connecting the masculine and feminine energy within you, feeling whole again. It's essentially a journey of self-love. So today, the affirmation for today is, I am safe to be with myself. I am safe to be with myself. A lot of people have so many distractions and they create these distractions and allow these distractions and get into these codependent relationships and don't have healthy boundaries because they don't want to actually go to that space that may not necessarily feel so, happy, because it might take you back to a place of remembering some things that you need to heal from. So the affirmation for today is, I am safe to be with myself, because essentially going there will lead to your healing, but it requires you doing work. It requires you having a positive attitude and understanding what you're doing and why. It may require you reaching out and getting some help, some therapy, doing some extra journaling, whatever that is, so that you can feel safe with yourself. The somatic practice is, put one hand on your heart and one on your belly and breathe in 3 deep breaths. So you're going to put a hand on your heart and one on your belly, and you're going to breathe in 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 8. So you're going to do that 4 times. Remember, that is a great tool to use when you're having anxiety, when you go to a place of sadness, when you're feeling anxious. Just take the time to breathe. That breathing will reset your nervous system. It'll help you feel like you've gone back to a place of alignment, making you feel more centered and grounded. So that is our somatic practice for today. Let's see here. One second. The visualization for today is, imagine a calm inner space where all parts of you are welcome. The calm inner space where all parts of you are welcome. You are allowing yourself to be. You are accepting all the parts of yourself in this space. So imagine that calm inner space where everything is just working together. Imagine what this does for your body, for your organs, for everything that's already working together. Think about if you were thinking, okay, my body is complete, I am complete, I am whole, every part of me is here for a reason. I accept and allow myself to be myself, and I allow all of me to work together. Imagine the harmony that you have inside. Imagine how your body, your cells feel. Imagine what's happening on a cellular level when you're talking to yourself in that way, instead of like shunning parts of yourself. The journal prompt is, where do I feel disconnected from myself? So what parts of you do you feel disconnected from? What is it? Is it a part of you that you are ashamed of? Are you a wise person, but you're, not expressing yourself because you are afraid of judgment from other people? What part of you, do you have any gifts that are there and you just do not allow yourself to use your gifts because You don't want people to, think you're strange or weird or odd. Are you ahead of the game? Meaning, like, are you ahead of everybody else in your age group? The way you think. And so you suppress parts of yourself in order to make everybody else comfortable or to make yourself fit in. So what parts of you are you being disconnected from? What parts are you disconnected from? This journal prompt is a great way for you to recognize and highlight those things so that you can begin to do the work to figure out, how can I start accepting this part of me more? And why do I have this part? Because everything is created the way it's created for a reason. Everything has a purpose. So why do I have this? Like, is this going to be part of my purpose in life? Is this skill or gift something that I can use to help myself, help my family, help others? Just think about that. It may be different, but guess what? You may be the one that stands out, and you are not supposed to have the same thing as everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Just imagine if everybody had the same gift. Would it be considered a gift at that point? I don't think so. So you got to understand, like, the parts of you that you may not necessarily like, they serve a purpose. And it starts, in order for you to figure out what that purpose is, you have to start embracing that part of you. You have to start loving that part of you. You have to start seeing that part of you. If you want somebody else to see you, you got to see yourself. If you want somebody else to love you, you got to love yourself. Everything starts at home. That's the whole point of this journey here. The tiny boundary for today is pause once before reacting today. Pause once before reacting today. So before you're triggered by something somebody says or says to you or does to you, then just pause. Take a moment to do those deep breaths from the somatic practice. Take a moment to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 8 so that you can stay centered and you're not letting people just pull you in different directions and you're not being reactive. Just pause. You don't necessarily have to answer if somebody asks you a triggering question. You don't necessarily have to answer them. You can pause, take a break for you, become centered and grounded, and then respond. Sometimes when new things come around, they could trigger you. But it might be a learning experience. But you have to just pause and allow yourself to process what's happening. Allow yourself to digest it. Don't be so reactive. Reactiveness a lot is being defensive, and it's saying that you don't feel safe. So now I need to respond to protect myself. So with that being said, do things that keep you grounded. Breathing exercises, grounding outside, going for long walks, connecting with nature. Do things that get your nervous system regulated so that you're not so reactive to other people, so that you get out of that survival mode or thinking that someone else is trying to hurt you, when it could be that you're being responsive and you're being triggered easily because you're not grounded in what you believe or who you say you are. So that's the tiny boundary for today. The holistic tip is drink warm water or tea and notice the warmth. Take some time and sip on a warm cup of tea and notice how warm it feels going down. It's cold outside, in many places right now, and this is the perfect time to drink some warm tea. It makes you feel, at home. And again, this is the point of this journey, to give you that warmth that you're supposed to feel at home. We are coming home to ourselves. This is about you. This journey is about you. So that's the holistic tip. Drink some warm water or tea and notice the warmth. I encourage you all to stay strong in the journey. If you feel like you get off track, just get back on track. It's okay. Nobody is perfect. Perfectly imperfect. It's a part of our journey. We are learning as we go. We're doing the work. And the more you start to do the work, the more we do this work, the more it becomes a part of who we are. It's just about putting in the practice every day. So don't be hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself whenever you get off track and just keep going. And I honor you for taking this journey with me. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.